Can you imagine a retard suing you for calling someone retarded?
It's kind of irony when they're like, I'm suing you for calling me a retarded. Well, you are one. How is that a lawsuit?
Right. Truth is an absolute defense.
That's right.
You know what's crazy? Back in our day, that would have been unheard of, right? Like suing over words. People would have been like, you're joking, right? Like
First Amendment.
90s?
First Amendment and definitely.
Like, are you serious? Like,
and I think technically, let me tell you about the law, Nick.
Yes.
But I think, defamation, number one, and number two, if I think doing what we do, you're a public figure. I don't think that actually swings, does it?
It's okay. So public figure law is not made for social media. In the sense that the way social media works is damn near everybody is a public figure.
Right.
Especially when you expand it out to the limited purpose public figure doctrine, which basically says if you are publicly commenting within a community that is interested in the topic, then you're a public figure, even if you don't have some sort of audience.
Right.
So like a person who, one of the crazy things, a guy who was found to be a public figure, he was a commenter in a Facebook group about snowmobiles with like 600 people in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was found to be a limited purpose public figure in regards to what was said in that group.
What?
And so, someone,
what did he get hit for?
Well, someone said something about him. He tried to sue them for defamation, and they're like, no, you're a public figure. So you have the heightened standard for it. And it's like, if the definition of public figure is so broad that a commenter in a Facebook group of 500 or 550 people or something like that qualifies as a public figure, anybody who does anything online basically qualifies as a public figure if the commentary is related to their online activity.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if someone's like commenting on snowmobiles in a Facebook group and you're like, hey, you ran over a school bus full of children on this date, you child murderer. Okay, well, that's not really related to the snowmobiling commentary, right? Like that's something else. And so they're probably not a public figure there. But if you're like, this guy's never ridden a snowmobile in his life, he's a fraud, he knows nothing about it, or he defrauded people on some snowmobile stuff, like you're making accusations related to their commentary, like it's going to be fair game.
It's still kind of weak, though, that people would go there. Like,
I
just can't imagine suing somebody for really anything. Like
this to me sounds like a waste of everybody's time and money.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? Hold on. When you got served, did you just kind of have that face? Like, are you fucking serious? Was that your reaction?
Oh, yeah.
You got served? Like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I walked into my bedroom. I was like, I'm being sued. And Lady Rag's like, for what? And I was like, I don't know. I called some retarded get a retarded get. And she's like, really? Like, no, like, yeah.
Really? Yeah. Like,
that's it. So
can you is there any way that you can recuperate court costs out of this in any way?
In theory, yeah. In practicality, the dude's broke.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could at least get a judgment on him and have it hanging over his head like the sword of Damocles.
Yeah, the way I see it, the judgment is an insurance policy against the next person who does have something to take, right? Yeah. Like that's the trick. So even if I don't know, I assume the guy has no money, but if I get the judgment, I'm certainly going to find out. But
I sure would.
Yeah, but even if I don't get if I'm not able to collect on that judgment, at least at present or whatever, and it has to wait for a while, then I'm still going to have this judgment that says the next person who tries to do this is what you face. And
makes sense.
We'll figure it out. People have been asking me about my hearing today. I did not attend my hearing, so I have not heard it. However, I got a summary of it, and basically it was kind of what I thought it would be. Each side presented their presentation that they made, and the judge said she'd take it under advisement. I think the hearing's like 26 minutes long. I'm pretty sure Alyssa Clips put it up on her channel, so you can probably check it out there. I'll likely do a reaction to it somewhere. I don't know if I'll do it live or if I'll do it pre-recorded, but I haven't even listened to it yet. And so when a judge takes something under advisement, it's a safe bet you're probably about 30 days out from a decision on that. and we just don't know what that decision will be.
Do you think this will go all the way to trial?
It shouldn't, but I have no idea.
Because the system is designed to just suck money. That's literally what it's designed to do. I've been to court, and I remember being like,
"You're talking to a vampire, of course." You know.
Oh my god. No, so Joker, I got served 2 days before my Super Bowl party, right?
Yeah.
And it was so fraudulent that I thought it was a mistake. Let that sink in, Nick. Imagine getting served, and you were like this. This has got to be a mistake because all of it was wrong. I'm like, this is all bullshit.
Yeah.
No, it was real. And I was like, wow.
And it doesn't matter that it's bullshit.
Yep.
Like, you still have to deal with the fact that there's bullshit and somehow try to prove to someone who has never even heard of you that it's bullshit. But in my case, of course, like, all the allegations in the case are, I believe, caveat, not encyclopedic knowledge of every single thing that was claimed, but I'm pretty sure I said everything they said I said.
Yep.
The problem is that it's either it was obviously a joke, or 2, it's true, or 3, it's non-actionable opinion. And so it's like, okay, but the system is designed to be able to punish you. And there are ways that the system is supposed to help you recoup those costs. But if someone has nothing to take, the fun thing that I've heard about this hearing, but I haven't actually, like I said, I haven't listened to it yet, so I don't know. Apparently, Montagraph's lawyers spent a bunch of time complaining about me threatening to rape him.
Oh my God.
What I said was, if this goes to discovery and beyond, I'm going to fuck your ass in court. In court being the operative word there. It's not.
It's you're using figurative.
I'm not
language.
going to literally bend you over and put my penis in your butt in a courtroom. Like, it's an expression about winning heavily. Like, Jesus Christ.
Do you know what that basically means? They know they have nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't bring these bullshit attacks and making stuff up like this if you actually have something.
But why are they entertained? Like I said, I know why they're entertained, but like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the courts entertain this shit. Like, here's the thing, though. Joker, if it was broke dudes, they wouldn't do it.
Here's the thing. Remember, though, soon enough, it's going to happen where you're going to get these weirdo, lefty, crazy, whatever social justice warriors in there, and they are going to be the lawyers, and eventually they're going to be the judge, and eventually you're going to get up in front of them, and they're going to say, like, well, they'll find something, and then even if you can appeal it, even if you can go through all the steps, it's just going to make your life court in general, I think, is going to turn into living hell.
Yeah.
I mean, there's politics are involved. Everything is doctors now just give medication. If you sneeze, they'll give you, fentanyl. Like,
who is this guy? I've never even seen him.
Montagraph?
Yeah. Who is that? Oh, I'm gonna look him up.
I don't know how to describe Montagraph.
So I just type in Montagraph on
Montagraph
YouTube.
is a retarded who had sex with a melon.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He literally had sex with a fucking melon.
Yeah. He made and I'm being sued over saying that, even though it's on fucking camera.
Did you snap video evidence of it so it couldn't be deleted?
Yeah, it's archived everywhere.
Oh, okay.
What else did he do? Oh, he recorded this. I called it a snuff film. He says it's not actually a snuff film because no one actually died in it. But it's
does anybody actually die in snuff films?
Right.
Well, that was the idea. The original snuff films, I guess, were actual killings.
Right.
But it's a movie called the Umbrella Man or something like that. And he's got a chick who appeared to be underage. He's been called a pedophile and a child murderer for this video for a fucking decade. And I think it was taken down off YouTube, but it's archived again. And where he spends time torturing this apparently underage actress. Now, he claims the actress is of age in the movie. Great. I don't give a fuck. Like, I think the FBI even called him about this video because it so disturbed so many people. And he's listed on IMDb. His character name is The Rapist. But I guess that he claims that me saying he made this film that he's been super proud of and talked about forever. And I believe self-described as people calling it a snuff film, because he's been talking about this for a fucking decade.
This guy?
Yeah, that fucking weirdo. This motherfucker has threatened to murder me at a gas station by my house.
What?
He's also threatened to murder the CEO of Google, the CEO of Twitter, the CEO of
So why is he allowed
Patreon,
to say all
CEO of YouTube. Because nobody's going to sue you over some bullshit that you say on the internet, except
him.
Is his attorney some Better Call Saul kind of guy? Like, who would take this case?
His attorney is a guy who does not do defamation law. He is primarily a workers' comp attorney here in my town. I know the guy. I know the attorney. And he took the case. Apparently, someone called him and's like, why are you taking this case? And he told him he thinks that I'm a bad representative of the profession. And not for the reasons you people might think automatically, like, oh, Nick talks shit online. No, it's because I use the word retard. It's because one time while I had a case against him, I went to his office in shorts, khaki shorts and a polo instead of a suit because I was dropping off a document in the middle of summer.
See, this is the political stuff that I'm talking about, where they just like, I don't like him as a person. Okay, that has nothing to do with the law, dumbass.
Yeah, it's really I don't get it. He also told the person that I always broke the rules, which is really interesting because no one has ever filed anything about me breaking any rule in any court case. So much less him. And the court case that he claimed that I broke the rules and didn't answer discovery, I did answer discovery. I have the document on my fucking computer, and so do you, David. But you can just go in and lie, right? Like you just go in and lie.
That is
how you're allowed to do that though. Like
that's the common theme in everything today. There's no such thing as honor or truth, or all that's going out the window. It's a power game. Everything's turning into power, and it doesn't matter if you lie, cheat, steal to get the power. It's all about who can have the power.
Dude, as far as I've talked about how expensive this lawsuit is, and a big part of that is my choice. Like I understand, I hired Mark Randazza. He is an expensive lawyer. He's one of the best defamation attorneys in the country. And I feel like all of the documents that he's produced so far are worth every penny that I paid for them, but it is very expensive. Luckily, I'm relatively able to bear the brunt of that cost. It's not fucking fun, right? Like I can think of tons of other things to spend my money on than a frivolous lawsuit, but I also don't want to take a fucking risk of losing.
Right.
So you bet on the best hand you can get. That's me though. Someone else in this type of situation. I mean, when you have no options and the stress of it coming down and putting pressure on, for some people, it's going to put pressure on their ability to eat or feed their kids. It's going to interfere with their work performance. It's going to do all of these things. It's going to fuck up their life. And that person is going to shotgun someone to death at some point. Like, and everybody will just be like, well, I guess you shouldn't have done, like, I guess I shouldn't have made fun of a retarded on the internet, even though I do that all the time, because they get to weaponize the courts. So, which is the whole purpose, is like them trying to stop your speech. And his case is so blatantly trying to stop my speech because he's like, my reputation was harmed. It's like, motherfucker, your reputation has been in the dumpster for well over a decade.
You know what you should have said? Just me talking about you got you people to look at you again.
It did. Right. That's going to be one of the fatal, like if the case goes further, we'll pull up the fucking revenue statements. We'll get them in discovery. All of the revenue that you've made, because he says his sole income's basically on YouTube and his websites. God. If your YouTube traffic went up, your damages don't exist.
Yep, that's a boost to your income. Oh, real quick, what is his let me pull this up real quick. What is his YouTube channel name?
It's Montagraph. Montagraph.
Montagraph.
Yeah, I always spell it with an E, so I always get it wrong.
And he's got a handprint, 71,000 subs. Okay. I'm gonna click on this and look at, I want to see his
social blade.
Yeah, because I'm curious. Okay.
The shit I said about him was in October.
All right, let me. You're going to hear one of his videos just because I had to click on it. Let me hit the link here. View more on Social Blade. Oh, total score D. That's a shame. So he went from 62,000 views to 228,000 views.
Wow.
In the next week to 585,000 views the next week, back down to 244, and then back down to his baseline. So he got a spike in views.
Gonna have trouble showing those damages, Monty.
Yep, he got a spike in views. So, and it says monthly gain subscribers. Let's see, this was 22. We find it here. September 300 subs of August, minus 100 plus 200, 0, minus 100 plus 100 plus 200, minus 100. It's the same. Anyway, it just shows that as far as gained views, the only positive gained views he had was starting in August and September and October and November, and then it went right back down to baseline.
Yeah.
So he had a bump a little bit, August, September, October, right around then. Everything else has been like negative, and it went negative because he was deleting stuff. That's the only time you get negative views is when you delete stuff.
Yep.
See, so if you have
by the way, yeah, he went back and deleted all of the videos where he was saying he was going to murder everybody in person in real life.
Course.
And like the way Sam Hyde did it was funny. That was a bit like, I'm going to skin you and make a couch out of you like the Irish or whatever.
Yep.
The way Montagraph did it was, I mean, you could say he's crazy. Like it's literally like the guy's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we used to just laugh at retards.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what I did. And the other fun thing is that I didn't ever go after this guy. He came after me after I went on Medicare's show in 2019. And Medicare was telling me about, I'd never heard of him. Medicare was telling me about this frivolous lawsuit he filed against a guy named Morphinos. We laughed about it. I kind of explained what was going on in the lawsuit, had a good time. Then he starts coming after me, telling me he's going to make me famous or whatever, and makes a bunch of memes. And it was like, okay, whatever, buddy. Like, I don't, fine. And then he disappeared until October of 2022 when I got banned from YouTube. And then he started coming into my chat and other chats that I would appear on and talking a bunch of shit. So I made fun of him.
Do you think he did a flagging brigade with a bunch of people coming to?
No, I'm pretty sure that was the Keffel's Troon squad.
That was that flagging brigade.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God.
Yeah. But he did say that like I deserved it and all of this shit and whatever. So I made fun of him and I called him a melon fucker and all this stuff. And that's when he sued me after that. And it's the same shit that not only I said back in 2019, but the same shit everybody has said about him for the past decade.
Right.
Because I don't know, you present yourself as a kid fucker and as a melon fucker and as a weirdo psychopath, and people will call you those things.
Right, exactly.
Andres Berzin says, do most attorneys take these Me Too or defamation cases on a contingency basis or contract? Not if they have any sense. Defamation cases cost a lot when they.
No, I'm just saying, because of defamation cases.
Yeah. They cost a lot. The discovery part of it gets really expensive, and the chances of winning them are not high. Defamation law is pretty tightened up.
Some people keep putting them forward though, like broke people, like, how are they getting the money from?
Well, I think this guy might have taken it on a contingency. I don't actually know. My theory is it's got to be because I can't see how Montagraph can afford it, and I can't see how this lawyer, who we're good at sniffing out money, goes, yeah, I think this guy can afford it. Right. Like, I just don't see that as a reality, but I don't know. Maybe he can, maybe he is paying for it. I don't actually know. I don't want to find out unless I have a judgment against him. But he says, can they collect the fees on top of the damages, or is it taken from the verdict from the court? It's taken from the damages verdict. Typically speaking, if you have a contingency. Now, if you win fees in addition to it, then like if the court awards the fees, then the attorney would take the fee award. But yeah, if you don't win fees, which is certainly a possibility, There's no provision that says you automatically win fees in Minnesota. And so if you don't win fees, then you're taking a slice out of that, which means that he's taking a slice of the allegedly 50 grand in damages that they asked for, which won't be 50.
It's just
like the idea that this guy lost 50 grand is ludicrous.
Yeah. I just,
it'd be
had a system like that.
It's going to be funny when they all walk away with nothing.